The 14th annual A Taste of Beaufort was a huge success over the weekend. Former Governor Mark Sanford gives us his thoughts on the election, and American Idol Comes to Town will bring you all the details. All that and much more. Keep watching Beaufort. Your news starts now. Thanks for joining us for the Beaufort News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and here are your local headlines. The University of South Carolina Beaufort recognized 16 outstanding graduating students, 3 distinguishing faculty members, and 1 member of the staff on May 3rd at the annual awards ceremony. The special ceremony preceded the commencement ceremony for graduating seniors in the class of 2013, where students were awarded Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees. John Hart, the award-winning author of 4 best-selling novels, delivered the exceptional commencement address. 314 students were awarded during the ceremony, making it USCB's largest graduating class to date. Over the weekend, the 14th annual A Taste of Beaufort took place at the Henry C. Chambers Waterfront Park in downtown Beaufort. The event included many special tastings at restaurant, beer and wine, and soda booths. In addition to the great food, guests toured the Gullah and Geechee Mon House, the Verdier House on Bay Street, and got to see a local artist exhibition at the Contemplative Garden behind the Pavilion Stage in Waterfront Park. The festivities also included an arts and crafts market and even a 5K run and walk. On Saturday, A Taste of Beaufort goers were able to see classic cars hosted by the Alzheimer's Family Services of Greater Beaufort, and the Groove Tones entertained the crowd all day long. In addition to this exciting weekend event, American Idol finalist Candice Glover was welcomed home before heading back to American Idol. Beaufort welcomed our hometown contestant by putting on a parade where screaming Candice fans lined the streets with Candice t-shirts and posters. After the parade, fans were treated with a Candice concert on a stage put up on Bay Street. Mayor Billy Kaiserling presented Candice with a very special key to the city. The entire event was one Beaufort won't soon forget. In a special around the state, WHHI caught up with Mark Sanford at the Taste of Beaufort, who was gearing up for the election in South Carolina's 1st congressional district, to get his thoughts on the election. Here's what he had to say. So are you looking forward to the election? We're certainly looking forward to the results, as you can see here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you work for months and months and months, and you spend a lot of time out talking to folks. You spend a lot of time giving folks a sense of where you're coming from on issues, and yet the people ultimately have the final verdict in these things, and so we'll find out what the verdict is on Tuesday.
Absolutely. So now, when elected, what are 3 bills that you would co-sponsor that may directly affect Beaufort citizens?
Well, you know, I don't think we've gotten down to the point of co-sponsoring bills. I think that falls in the category of counting your chickens before they hatch. And we've been focused on one thing, which is trying to communicate our message of limited government, you know, financial constraint, of economic development, you know, here in the Lowcountry, and ultimately taking that message to Washington, D.C. And that's what we've been focused on. You know, if we cross this bridge on May 7th, I'll be looking at a whole host of different bills that I would look at co-sponsoring or offering that I think would have an impact not only in spending in Washington, D.C., not only with regard to job development in the Lowcountry, but ultimately on a whole host of other issues important to people that we see walking around with us today.
Absolutely. And for voters out there, what are some of your main goals or main reasons that they should elect you in this position?
Well, I mean, I would say, one, I have a long track record of trying to do something about something that really impacts, you know, people's pocketbooks or wallets, and that's the way government spends money. I was actually rated #1 in the whole U.S. Congress in votes to limit federal spending and limit federal taxation by the National Taxpayers Union. I was rated as the financially most conservative governor in the United States of America. You know, and I could give you a lot of other merit badges, but what they point to is I've long focused on something that I think is of real importance to people right now, which is where are we going to go next in Washington, D.C. based on this tipping point we're at with regard to unsustainable spending and upward government consumption.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to seeing what happens. We wish you the best of luck. So thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks to former Governor Sanford for that interview, and those are your headlines. If you'd like additional information on these headlines, you can reference the media sources you see listed on your screen. Also, you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. After the break, Jaime Dailey-Vergara of the Beaufort Regional Chamber will talk to Mayor Billy Kaiserling about the economic impact of the American Idol visit. And Kevin Libby brings us a very special Libby on location, so stick around.
Low Country Real Estate is located in historic downtown Beaufort, home to one of the most attractive real estate markets in America. We've been providing high-quality service to our community for the past 24 years. Whether you're interested in buying or selling residential, resort, or commercial investment property, our professional sales staff can help you with your real estate needs. Please visit lowcountryrealestate.com for details on all available properties in Beaufort and come see how the Low Country becomes you.
Special business report, Jaime Dailey-Vergara catches up with Mayor Billy Kaiserling and Blakely Williams of the Beaufort Chamber of Commerce to explore the economic impact that the American Idol visit had on Beaufort. Jamie?
Nothing could have put a damper on this American Idol hometown hero visit with our own Candice Glover. It was an amazing... It was such an amazing event with so many wonderful people, and of course the Chamber couldn't have done it without all the many volunteers who put their blood, sweat, and tears into helping to make this all happen. And of course we are going to be seeing the impacts of this for years to come. I'm here with Blakely Williams, the President and CEO of the Beaufort Regional Chamber of Commerce. So Blakely, tell me, first of all, what did you think of tonight?
Wow, what a great night, Jamie. The crowds were packed, the streets were full, the music was loud, and it was a great night.
How great is this for Beaufort economically?
Oh, I think there's going to be a significant impact. Gosh, the community really poured out tonight, and it's just wonderful. We had a huge celebration. I can't wait to see the numbers.
What about, kind of bringing people back here to Beaufort? You think all these beauty shots are going to bring them back?
Oh my gosh, if they don't fall in love with Beaufort now, I don't know what'll make it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with our mayor, Billy Kaiserling, and Mayor, please tell me, we are so excited. What do you think that this did for Beaufort?
Da-da-da-da! We're going to open up the Candice Glover studio, a radio production company. So this woman can stay in Beaufort. She can eat her fried chicken macaroni and turn it into a school and an industry that gives people jobs. I think it could be so excited. It's my dream. It's my new project. All I need is her, an agent, a producer, and the money. I got the place. How about that?
That's right.
I think, economic development, nothing could be better for Beaufort than the way this community came together and gave the gift of giving us exposure that we would never, ever get. 3.5 to 4 minutes of prime time worldwide coverage of smiling faces in a happy place, proud of Candice Glover, proud of our community spirit, people coming together. You can't buy that. So we're going to raise a little bit of money, and the reward, the benefit is going to be incredible.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
Da-da-da-da.
For the Business Report, I'm Jaime Dailey-Vergara with the Beaufort Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks, Jamie. Now we have a very special Libby on location as he caught all of the action at this weekend's American Idol concert. Kevin?
Jessa, I'm Kevin Libby here for WHHI-TV. After what was a very successful Taste of Beaufort, this place is about to explode.
Giant screens were set up to accommodate the overflow of fans into a packed waterfront park. For rain-soaked devotees, the place to be was on the corner of Charles and Bay, where Candice simply rocked.
Jessa, I'm here with some lovely ladies who are some of Candice's biggest fans. Ladies, tell me, how exciting was it to see Candice today?
It was awesome.
Fun.
Was there a favorite song that she sang for you all tonight?
That Came Together song?
The Beatles?
Yes.
The Beatles. I understand this is not the first celebrity that you've met.
We met Barack Obama in Hawaii. We got to shake his hand and meet him.
Was he a nice guy?
He was awesome, and he was very tall.
I'm here with Baby, one of Candice's biggest fans. Baby, show us that picture you snapped of you and Candice. Oh yeah, old friends going way back, clearly,
Yes.
Baby and Candice.
Today is my birthday, so she'll give me a big birthday hug today. Woo!
So how,
Awesome.
Baby, how did you meet Candice today?
We work together.
Oh, you work together?
Yes.
Over on Fripp?
Over there at commissary.
Very
Paris
cool.
Island.
Paris Island Commissary, that's
Yes.
great. Tell me what Candice is like.
Oh, she's very mild lady, very soft, very soft. That's all I can tell you. She's
Very-
very nice lady.
Candice is nice and she is soft.
Soft, very soft. She don't get mad. I don't know why. Very nice. Go for Candice Glover.
And if you don't, we're coming for you.
Candice Glover is an amazing singer, and she's my number one idol. And I bet she will win, and I'll be there voting for her and watching on TV. I love Candice. Candice the best. Yes, I love you. I vote for you all the way. Woo!
Thank you, baby.
Confirmed by decree from the governor herself, it was Candice Glover Day in Beaufort. Back to you, Jessa.
Thanks, Kevin. When we return, we'll have a special interview with Lieutenant Gene Clark, who brings us important information about Boater Safety Week, and Councilman Joe Lee gives us the latest in Port Royal. That's after the break.
Allison Ramsey Architects believes that good design is a result of a collaborative effort between the architect, the builder, and most importantly, the client. The low country lifestyle incorporates all aspects of the home, and good design reflects the character of a family. No longer items of luxury, good design is standard. Let us help you craft a home built with everyday living in mind. Allison Ramsey Architects, creating sustainable, timeless design.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Joining us is Lieutenant Gene Clark, who's the Vessel Safety Chairman of the Beaufort Sail and Power Squadron, who's here to talk to us about Boater Safety Week. So, welcome, Lieutenant. First of all, I know this is a special week, so I want to know, when exactly are we celebrating Boater Safety Week?
May 18th through May 24th is going to be the National Safe Boating Week, and we're doing that to prepare for Memorial Day weekend in the summer, get everybody thinking about safe boating.
All right, perfect. And talk to us a bit about the Beaufort Sail and Power Squadron. Are you hosting any special events coming up?
We are out on the 18th to kind of kick the week off. We're going to be doing a Ready, Set, Wear It event at Port Royal Landing Marina. We're going to have that at 9:30 in the morning, and we're going to have everybody bring out their life jackets and put them on, and we're going to try to beat last year's record of 3,993 people that put on their jackets at one time. They had 145 events last year. We're going to increase that and try to increase the number of people that we have for this event. And we're doing this so that we can let people be aware that it's important to have the life jacket on, not just carrying it with you. So we're going to have everybody sign up, put their life jacket on, get some pictures, and have a good time on Saturday.
All right, sounds like an important event. So good luck to you on reaching those goals. And what other boating activities can viewers expect to be available during this event?
We're going to have our vessel safety inspectors from the Power Squadron out there. If you want to bring your boat by, they can do a vessel safety inspection of your boat. It's a similar inspection to what you'd have if the law enforcement agencies out there stopped you. They're looking for your flares, your life jackets, and other equipment that's important to have on board. The nice thing about having the vessel safety inspectors do the inspection rather than the law enforcement is we don't give any tickets. So if we find any discrepancies, we'll let you know what those are so you can correct them prior to the time that you might get stopped out on the water.
All right, well, that'll be some good information. Now, you mentioned a couple of other groups. Who else is involved in this event?
Right, we're going to have the staff from Port Royal Landing Marina out there joining us. We'll also have the Beaufort Dragon Boat participants out there to work with us as well. We'll have members of the Beaufort Sail and Power Squadron, and we're inviting the general public as well.
All right, sounds like a very important event. Lieutenant, thank you so much for the information. We're looking forward to a great Boater Safety Week, so thanks so much.
Thank you.
Now we're joined by Councilman Joe Lee, who's here to bring us our Port Royal report. Welcome, Joe.
Good to see you, Jessa.
Nice to see you as well. Now, Joe, I want to talk to you about, I know the Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority has completed their latest projects in Port Royal. So what can you tell us about this?
Well, we're really pleased to have them invest a bunch of money in the town. They have upgraded 3 pump stations that were ancient and were high maintenance for them. And over the past few months, they have been in the process of installing all new pumps and all new houses for these pumps. And so we end up with a much more reliable system and certainly a much more attractive for these 3 pump stations. So we really appreciate their work, and I hope everybody will thank them when they see them.
Absolutely. And on another note, Joe, I know you're just announcing an award from Town Council. So can you tell us what this is all about?
Yes, we have voted to name the Boardwalk and Observation Tower in Port Royal, which everyone's familiar with. It runs along Battery Creek. We're going to name that in honor of our retired councilman and former mayor, Henry Robinson. We're in the process of doing upgrades to this facility, and when it's completed, we'll rededicate it to Mr. Robinson in honor of all of his work with the town of Port Royal.
All right, wonderful. And I also understand that there's a big birthday party coming up in Port Royal. Tell us about this if you would.
Sure enough, Saturday, May 11th, 11:45 on Rebo Road, right by the police station at the amphitheater. We will be celebrating the birth of a bunch of baby birds. And so the birthday party is called For the Birds. We'll be cutting a birthday cake. We'll have kazoos and music and tours of the wetlands. Amazing, over some 60 nests of new birds in the rookery at Port Royal. Everyone's invited to come. Bring your children, your grandchildren, bring your camera, bring your binoculars. There will be food and drink available for purchase, and it'll be a great afternoon, a chance to learn all about the birds and celebrate their birth.
Such a cool story. And just real quick, Joe, talk to us, when can we expect the first concert in the Street Meet series this year?
The first concert will be May the 18th, Saturday evening, 6:30, the Savannah All-Star Jazz Orchestra, and that's on the street in Port Royal on Paris Avenue.
All right, Joe, looking forward to it. Thank you so much. That's Councilman Joe Lee with our Port Royal report.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll bring you Mark Shaffer, who's on location with our entertainment report, and we're bringing you Candice Glover's thoughts as she returned home with American Idol. That's next.
Is it time to purchase for the one-of-a-kind person in your life? Over 60 years of service distinguishes Modern Jewelers as one of South Carolina's preeminent jewelry stores.
We're proud to have been voted Beaufort's #1 jewelry store 10 years in a row. Come visit us at 807 Bay Street.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Now we're joined by Mark Shaffer, who's on location bringing us Beaufort's latest in entertainment. Mark?
Well, thanks a lot. Publisher Lydia Inglet and international travel author Martin McPhee, partners in life and in work, have just released Beautiful Beaufort, Pearl of the South. It's a real gem of a coffee table book. With sumptuous photography and eloquent prose, the book represents a vivid overview of our beautiful town, touching on history, culture, cuisine, and our natural attractions. Beaufort's artistic community also takes center stage in the book, with the Beaufort Symphony Orchestra playing a particularly prominent role. A combination CD and DVD featuring a playlist of upbeat classical pieces and a citywide carriage tour is also included. Now, proceeds benefit the Beaufort Youth Orchestra, and Beautiful Beaufort's debut will be at the side-by-side gala featuring the Beaufort Youth Orchestra and the Beaufort Symphony Orchestra. That happens at the Beaufort High School Performing Arts Center on Ladies Island on Sunday the 19th. Tickets are $20 for adults and $5 for youth. For more information, just call 217-4683. The book is also available at lydiaenglet.com. Beautiful Beaufort's not the only book making news these days. Iconic Lowcountry artist Jonathan Green will be at the Red Piano 2 Art Gallery signing his newly released book entitled Seeking on May 17th. Seeking is a compilation of poetry and praise inspired by the art of Jonathan Green. 29 different authors and poets were inspired to write about Green's work. It's edited by prominent poets Kwame David Dawes and Marjorie Wentworth. The collection features 16 colored paintings by Green in addition to a preface on the history of the project. For more information about the Jonathan Green book signing, call the Red Piano 2 at the gallery. It's 838-2241. And finally, also on the 17th, Wendy Goller's new exhibit, Hooked on Fishing, opens at the Beaufort Art Association Gallery on Bay Street. Married to former South Carolina Wildlife Magazine photographer and South Carolina Department of Natural Resources Marketing Director Jim Goller, Wendy spends a lot of time with her husband indulging in their mutual passion for fishing. As an artist, she loves detailing our bountiful and beautiful local marine life. One of her favorite subjects is the sea turtle, but dolphins and red drum, sea trout, other fish have made it onto her canvas, also a few crustaceans as well. Wendy enjoys working in a variety of media and loves the endless choice of subject matter that living in the Lowcountry provides. Now you can meet Wendy Goller and her husband and lots of other local artists and art lovers at the opening reception Friday, May 17th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And as always, pick up a free copy of Lowcountry Weekly or click on lcweekly.com to get what's out and about. Back to you.
Candice Glover made her big homecoming today, and WHHI was there to catch all the action, so check it out.
Everybody has to start at the bottom. Everybody has to start somewhere. I've worked on Fripp Island for 3 years in a little excursions office renting out golf carts, but I just knew, one day that I would be, bigger than this. Everybody here has been so supportive for so long, and these are the people that were here when I used to make YouTube videos in my living room, and now that I'm on the show, they've supported me from day one up until now, so I love them so much and I appreciate them. I ask little girls and boys even today, and they say, I look up to you, Candice, you're my role model, I love you, it makes me want to cry, and I just tell all of them, believe in yourself. It doesn't matter, if one door closes, another one will open, that's guaranteed. So just believe in yourself and go for it. It has been 4 months since I got a chance to sit in my own bed. It felt amazing. I definitely made it my business to get some soul food. Before I did this event today, I had my grandma, my aunt, my mom, and everybody cook my favorite things, and it was a blast. I had the time of my life.
After all your success on the show, do you have plans to come to Beaufort after the show?
I definitely have plans to come and spend some time with my family, because this is not enough. When I was with them today, I didn't want to leave, and we have a competition to do and everything, but I really miss them so much that I would definitely want to spend some more time in Beaufort. To be honest, I didn't even know this many people lived in Beaufort. To be completely honest with you, I just knew, Beaufort's a small town, St. Helena is even smaller, so when I got here and each of the different things that I did today, there was crowds and crowds of people just screaming your name, and I lost it. I couldn't even take it anymore. You have to visit Beaufort. You cannot go through life and not know what it's like to visit Beaufort. Beaufort is the most amazing place that I've ever been to. I grew up here. It's home, and it's the most beautiful place. I tell the camera and crew all the time, you need to take a vacation here. I really miss being around my family and, arguing and wrestling with my brothers and, and my sisters and going shopping and doing all the, family-oriented things like dinner at night and just watching movies, and just miss that warmth you get from your family. Most of the time when I'm singing, I'm so nervous that I swear I'm saying the wrong words. Sometimes it's just like word vomit, because I swear I forget the words every single time before a performance, but for some reason it pops right back in. So before a performance, I'm going over the lyrics and I'm just saying a quick prayer and reminding myself that this is what I want to do as a career, and go for it. Smokey Robinson told all of us that no matter how high you get, never let your feet come off the ground. Stay grounded and stay humble, and that's the only way that things are going to happen. You never think, okay, I'm the best, I'm going to win. You have that attitude, but you never have the attitude to where you think you're better than anybody, because all of this could be gone tomorrow.
What do you think is different about this year for you? Why have you been so successful?
I think when I auditioned for the show in season 9, I just auditioned because I was a girl that sang. And then I wasn't an artist, I wasn't a musician, I was just a girl that could sing, so I just went. But I think this year I came back with the idea that you can win, and I believed in myself and prepared myself for months and months before I left. Before it was just on the fly, but I prepared myself and got ready, you know, in every aspect, and I think that really helped.
Such a special time for Candice and a proud moment for Beaufort, certainly. That's all for the Beaufort News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Please join us next time.